potato. Yeah, if they checked the brakes and the brakes were good, or if they did any adjustments to them, man, like, they're on the line for it. If they fucking phantom, literally walking up the stairs. No, you can't tell me what to do. No, it's fine. I slept. No, they gotta. I don't know. We're about to find out. We're gonna find out. Okay, I'll fight. I'll fight anything. Oh, there's one of those things up here. Get good, buddy. Them big tall entermen. Oh, there's pig zombies too. Ooh! Ooh! This thing is kicking my ass. Yeah. He just slapped me around. He just slapped me. Like there was nothing I could do. It's alright. He killed me right by my respawn, so I'm going after him again. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I don't know where he went. Couldn't have said it better myself. I don't usually have that problem. Oh my god. You and your Chinese food. It's gonna be the end of you, man. I found him. He's down there. He's down at the bottom, right in front of where the mine is. Oh, he's right by a witch too. For the love of all that is holy. That just... Yeah, I know him right. I'm gonna beat her to death. Okay, good. Oh, I got glowstone dust off of her. Yeah, where'd you go? Oh, see him. Thought I did. Yep, see him. He's over behind the house, underneath it. Oh, we will. No, we haven't. Do they come out in the daylight, though? Yeah, I don't know where he is. What's going on here? It looks like it. Like I literally had just seen him. Well, to be honest, I would too. Literally beat her down with my bare fists. In fact, I was. Hell nah. No. This is too OP for me. Yes, squeals I have. I'm on the watch plank, but I don't see him. He's gone. Totes my goats, I want it. Oh, I see you're building a tower up here. Look at that. Nice. Yes, yes. So, mm-hmm. Oops. Squeals, you can't hear him? I think you're silent. You could have said wickedly offensive things and nobody'd been the wiser. Nerve. Alright, well. Yep. For all we do it in the glory. That'll be $300. Get good. Scrubs. Scrubbing every day. That's right. You know? That's right. I feel like we should build a funeral home. Let's build a reproduction model of the funeral home. Yep, with a crematorium. That's ex that's exactly it. No, we'll use an average furnace, and then we'll use that never brick, and we'll make the stack out of it because it'll be on fire, of course. Naturally. Hmm. We need to build. We do need to build a cathedral. Well, why don't we go? Why don't we go to yours then? I want to. I want to see what you got, homeboy. If I had $1. All right. Well, I'll save this. Oop. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Well, let's do it. Okay, I guess, or whatever. Yes, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yes, I got it. All right, what the hell's the beacon look like? You have like an underwater forest right here. Oh no, sorry, that's just like kelp or some shit. Yeah, give me a sec. What are you talking about, Squeals? What are you talking about? Can you still not hear him? No, she can't. All right. Things will get better. Oh, I remember what we did last time. I had the party, remember? He was still talking, I just exited. Hold on, one sec. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Invite this guy. Yeah, I can tell you, man, I'm nowhere close to snow. I'm like at the edge of the goddamn world.
Alright, I'm gonna go build a map. I'm gonna find you. I'll tell you that right now. Don't you worry, because the spawn point should always be the same every time, right? Like, there is a snow biome not too far, because when I started in, I was pretty well in the snow biome, or very close to it, and then I pretty quickly started finding, like, fucking pirate ships.
Well, there's beach. Do you mean beach? Okay,
I
I
was
found the
near
snow
some beach and
biome.
stuff. Okay, now go into the snow biome a little bit. One kind of interesting landmark at snow biome was this big ass mountain.
Okay, I see torches.
You see torches?
Mm-hmm.
Are they on like these long, tall, white pillars?
No, it's just on the ground. I'm like
Okay,
run.
good. Well then you're definitely not too far away then.
Why would you use big white pillars in a big white area? That sounds stupid.
At
So
night, it's very, very visible.
you're visible.
You're extra.
Yeah, I
Here's this
am.
first pirate ship that I found, so I'm at like we're not too far away from each other. You're still in the snow biome?
Yes.
All right. Well, just you'll find your way.
Okay. I do like an adventure.
I mean, I'm also looking for you because yeah, now I'm at the beach. And the beach, yeah, there's a bit of an ocean. Where the fuck are you? Wait, this is the second pirate ship I found, I'm pretty sure anyway. But this second pirate ship that I found ended up
Oh,
having
oh, okay. I see a thing. I see a thing in the
is
distance. A
it
big tower.
is it like just a one block tall
Yep.
going up in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're on the right course.
I'm on the
What
righteous
I should do is
path.
build my beacon a little bit closer to the actual spawn point. So you must
And it's right
I'm gonna
beside a
go
big, tall mountain.
good, good. That is definitely the right way. So I'm gonna start following the beacons myself. Because all the beacons you can see them from each other. So once you see one, you can start following them
The
right to
hell
the.
is that? Is that a rabbit?
Yeah, there's rabbits.
I didn't have rabbits in mine.
Probably do. You just never noticed it. All right, where are you?
Okay,
I'm
so
at.
here's a beacon. So there's another
Okay, so
beacon.
you're right next to a beacon.
Yeah, I'm coming right
I'm
at you.
seeing. Do you see me?
Yeah.
Yep, I see you. Perfect. So go back the way you came because this is the starter beacon. Which way did you spawn at? I'd like to set a beacon a lot closer to that. It's not too confusing. So when I first started the server, see that capsized ship? I turned that into a
Mm-hmm.
house. It was pretty neat.
Oh,
But
neat.
there's cooler stuff over this way. We follow the beacons.
Okay, that's the way I came from.
Okay, good. Then I'll know to not go past that beacon. I'm looking for people. But okay, so there's another beacon over here you can see in the distance.
Oh yeah, see, I came from the left.
Yeah, from over that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't 100% clear on exactly where I spawned when I came out and made these beacons. I just wanted to work my way back to an area I thought was familiar. Apparently I was a little off. I gotta actually make a map and explore some space over here. This one leads to the first village I found, which I walled off in an attempt to keep the villagers in,
Mm-hmm.
but they're having none of it. They all want to live literally anywhere else. It's basically vacant. Ooh, cat. Anyway, so we're not going to go in there because I don't really know if I left a way out. Yeah, see these fucking stupid villagers? They just moved shop. They just left. See them out there?
Mm-hmm.
Dumb bastards. So anyway, we're going this way. We're almost there. We're very close.
Well, I'm excited. I don't know about you. That was a
Oh,
cat
I'm
squeals.
super
It
excited.
was totally a cat.
Yeah,
Can
we
you
found
like?
an ocelot.
Can we make a cat?
Well, actually, yeah, I found a use for the pufferfish. You can tame cats with them. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, and apparently, what the cats like scare away witches and things like that. So they're useful. They're not just waste of space. They'll sleep on your bed, that kind of stuff. So,
Like Steve.
yeah, exactly. Except Steve, like once I go to bed, he leaves the room because he's just not one of those
You've
guys. He's
you've
sad.
totally given up on correcting me when I purposely make your cat's name wrong. You just
Yes,
you just
I
go with
just
it
don't
now.
give a fuck anymore. Yeah, Steve,
You're like,
whatever.
yo,
All right.
it's a fucking guy. He doesn't even know what my cat's name is. What kind of friend is he, huh? My
Everybody
cat's
should know
name isn't
everybody's cat's name.
my cat's name isn't Steve. God damn it!
So I built in this area. See, there's some neato areas. I like how this mountain's got like a big fucking
It's like a
cave thing
minotaur.
going on in it. It's sexy, is what it is. Damn it. I need to build a proper bridge across here at some point. But I started on my little church. Still got to put a roof on it and actually decide how it is I want it to be laid out. I kind of put like a basic layout, and then I was like, I don't know. And then you invited me to your game. Playing with somebody is so much funner, so I'll give you the grand tour. I have a farm. It has wheat, and I also have pumpkins. What do
Nice.
you think of that?
It's
Blow
pretty
your
much
mind,
all a
right?
man needs, really. Like when you think about it.
And this is, oh shit, the sheep in here. So close the door on your way in.
Oop.
Alright. So this is where I get my sheep sex. And this is my first house. This has got some random boxes. This was originally the sheep pen, but they've worked their way out of it, so that's not a thing anymore. See, I don't have very much stuff up here. It's not that interesting. So follow me. And don't let that sheep out.
All right. Your
Alright, so this
girlfriend
way.
is back in the church.
Good, good. I mean, it was lonely out here. I'm just, don't judge too harshly. Yeah,
I'll do my
you can
best.
see I gotta finish this church. But I think it's a quaint little place. Let's come back here.
I like it.
It's
It's
coming
a
along. It's
perfect
got a little,
perfect place for an altar.
yeah, right? Right?
Yeah, and
And
you
you
could
know, I'm
put
gonna set
benches.
I'm gonna get like wooden chairs, oops, and put them like this and make
Mm-hmm.
like pews.
Yeah, that's
It'll look better
sick.
in wood. Give it more color, like more diversity in what we got going on than just stone. So we're gonna go down here.
Oh shit.
So these are the caverns. The caverns, like for the most part, I might square up some places and make it look a little bit nicer here and there. You know, like clear up and make it look like more of a staircase. So here's the beds and where I go to respawn. Julian was playing with me on the server, but he played PS4 for like a few days and then just stopped because he's more into computer gaming. So there was sadness.
Sounds like a loser.
It's my brother, but just
I know. I'll fight him.
uh, I like him, so don't hurt him. Uh, fuck, I got a lot of stone on me. That's fine. So yeah, you see in this chest, we got some stone. I got some diamonds. I got a little bit of diamonds.
A little
Some
bit, yeah. Can I
redstone.
put him in my pocket and take me? Yeah, take him to
I'd
mine.
rather not.
I'm
No,
just,
I don't think you can
uh,
do that.
I'm just gonna take them.
Be careful here. Don't just jump off. I gotta turn this into an actual cool spiral staircase at some point. I think that'll look neat. And we just keep going. We just keep going into the depths.
Yeah, this is deep, man.
So this is where I gotta actually make a room, so I can connect it to my hallway. So it's a sexy hallway. What do you think of it?
It was really nice.
In here is the caverns. You can find lava in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more caves. So there's cool door. And then we get into the entryway of the temple. So this is my nether quartz column, just to show off and be like, yeah, I've been to the nether. What of it?
Okay, okay. Ooh, holy
And then
shit.
we enter the cathedral. The Cathedral of Hell. Don't step in the lava.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it goes up a ways. And then I got
Oh my
the
god,
portal.
like it goes dark, it's so high.
Yeah, I
Wow.
know. I originally wanted it to be fully lit, but once I saw that effect, I was like, that it's more impressive.
Oh
You
my
know, like the
god.
place is so big it can't be lit. And then of course, I added the lava. I got these like magma blocks from the Nether and put them
Mm-hmm.
around the walkway. And
Holy
there's still a
smokes.
little bit of construction going on back here. Eventually, this is going to become like an altar thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be kind of cool. And behind this wall over here is another chasm about twice the height of this cathedral, and it goes the other way though, and it's just full of water. So I was thinking about making windows so you can see into it at some point. It would look kind of neat. This is it.
Wow.
This is the cathedral. What do you
This is
think of that?
amazing.
I know the one in the other worlds, like I never felt the same. Like it's different, you know. Like
We gotta
it's
do
not as
this.
impressive when you can't see. That's what I'm saying, right? Like we build something like this, it would be actually a lot faster to build it above ground because I had to. This used to be a big cavern, and I just squared off the walls and then built this all right around it.
Yep.
So, but it still took a while. If we were just mining out the resources we needed, and then actually threw one of these together, it would be pretty cool. And then of course,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the Nether portal. I like it kind of reminds me of the monolith from like 2001: Space Odyssey. It's
Yeah.
ridiculously tall. And yeah, so
Squeals.
what do you think of
Squeals is
that?
impressed.
I'm glad to hear. I did put a lot of work into this one here, and I was like, got about halfway through, and I was like, am I doing too much? But then, because it was hard to see it all at once, because the way I had to build it, I had these dirt floors every like, I don't know, 6 blocks, so
Mm-hmm.
that I can actually work. And I built the ceiling, and then once I took that away, it looked so good. I was like, yes, this is so worth it. And it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with the floor, so I just cast this huge obsidian walkway and then surrounded it with lava.
It's ballistic.
It's something else. So yeah,
It's like what? It's like
what do
one
you think?
what one bucket of lava did this.
No, what I had to do was make a checkered pattern of cobblestone all the way down, and then fill all of them with lava, dump water, and then reverse the process. So, because the lava, the thing about it is, if you have like a large open space, it's like see all the lava on the sides,
Mm-hmm.
how it's flowing. Well, it does that, and if I dump water on that, it'll turn all into cobblestone, which isn't what I really want. So in order
Okay.
to cast obsidian, you need like a 1 block of lava, and you can do it that way. I think you can get away with 2 if you keep adding lava to it, but this was faster.
That's
So,
sick.
and that's how I made the lava floor too, is I just dumped some lava in it, and it looks better when it's moving because it looks like it's boiling.
We gotta
Yeah,
do
what do you think of
this.
that? Yeah, yeah. If you wanna start working on a mega project, I think building one of these would be a good idea. Sick ass portal at the end of it.
I'm super excited for that now. But we gotta figure out where
Right?
we actually want it though.
Well, like I say, in the valley, you know where you built the giant cross?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a valley in between 2 mountains there, and that might be a cool spot for it. I mean, I like this one because it's underground and you just don't expect it. But
Something
to
like
build
this
it
though, I
above
feel
ground, we can put windows in, and that would look really cool. I mean, the reason I built this is I wanted like this secret underground fucking cathedral to hell, and I think it worked out real nice.
I like it. I like it. I think though, if we were to build
Yeah.
one in my world, I think it should be up on top of a mountain though, so you could see that
Yeah, yeah. Well,
real
I've
ominous
in
looking.
my explorations, I've found some pretty neat looking mountains and stuff, so we can pick a good spot for it. Uh, Another thing too, though, is we need to find a mountain that's long enough, right? Like we don't want it to be hovering, and we don't want to have to shorten it. We do definitely want this place to be, because that's the thing is like the height and the length of this place is really what makes it impressive.
Hmm.
Like it's fairly simple as far as designing and everything goes. It's just the sheer size of it, right? But yeah, building one in your world make more sense because if we did it above ground, we can add windows and we can add things to make it a little bit more aesthetic. So that's there. See, I told you I'd come see it so that you could be inspired and be like, yeah, for sure, we got to build this fucking thing.
I am 100% inspired. I want to check something out on mine though,
Oh yeah, for sure.
because I'm thinking since we've got it built up on the top, and then we have that flat area below. What if we brought that down part back up?
And tried to build it in our place.
Yes.
It's still this the plateau that we're on is way too small to put that together, especially at the scale it is, right? Like we'd want to be able to make it in a way that it is like super long and super well the height doesn't matter, but the length of it needs I think that one there was like something like 60 or 70 blocks long, some shit like that. But I know what you're saying. I do know what you're saying.
I think that's what? One, two, three, four,
You
five,
invite
six,
me back in?
7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, sorry. Um, whoop. There we go. I'm just thinking. We built it to there. That's about on par.
Hold on. I don't know, man.
You do
I don't
squeals.
I don't think our place down here is big enough to like we'd have to hold on. I gotta see where you are and where you're actually thinking of this. Because if you're thinking where I'm thinking, then no way it would ever happen. So you're thinking like, oh, it would be so much work to bring this all up though.
But we could build it and then wall it off, and then we could build a whole bunch of fucked up stuff underneath it.
I mean, we could, but
Because we don't have to
I don't
completely
know.
fill it in. We could leave it hollow, and then we could do stuff. We could do stuff
Yeah, we
after.
could. That is true. I mean, my I guess the big reason that I'm thinking about putting it somewhere else is I always envision this place as being like this multi-level stepping up castle. Like this whole mountain, we have like different houses and stuff, and as you go up it, it's all this different shit. And I
Hmm.
find
Hmm.
that the cathedral would really like take away from any of that because like when you're walking in and you take a look at this place, it already looks really cool. But if we threw the cathedral here, it would be like oh, that's all you'd notice anymore.
Okay. Yep.
But then
Yep.
there's already so many other wonderful spots, like especially like out in the flats, you know.
I'm with you. I'm with you then. So
But
you're
yeah,
thinking,
this whole temple looks like shit now, doesn't it? So
yeah, totally. Well, it doesn't look like shit. Like it's got the same architecture, and I really like it. But I would think that if we built the roof out of netherrack, then we could light the roof on fire.
I mean, we could. That's What I was thinking about doing with the netherrack is we can place a block, light it on fire, and surround it with like stairs and make like these like fucking Skyrim burning pot column light things all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a burning roof. We'll play around with it. I agree with you,
It'd
but
be kind of hellish.
it would look pretty hellish. But you see the cross, you see the valley in between them two mountains. I was thinking about building it like in that area, or maybe that flat that's right below those mountains,
Mm-hmm.
like a and like the door of it would be like more or less facing us, and it would go down towards that valley or something.
Pretty
I mean, that'd
much.
look pretty cool because when you look out there, there'd be the massive cathedral, and then of course the cross right behind it.
So I'm
It'd
trying
look
to.
pretty cool.
I got something in my mind. It's uh, like oh, I seen it on a movie, and I don't remember which one.
Hold that thought though. The Enderman's back.
Where's he
Well,
at?
don't hold the thought. You can go ahead and say it, but I'm charging the Enderman while I listen.
I'm with you. Um. Anyway, yeah, there was a movie I watched, and it had a fortress built into the valley. I forget. I think probably Lord of the Rings. To be honest, it was one of them.
Oh yeah, that valley we could definitely put like. What if we put like two big statues on either side of it that looked like Minecraft people? They were like the gatekeepers. Is that kind of where you're going with that, or are you thinking something
Yeah,
else?
and with like crossed swords or something.
Yes. They could be like their arms could be like kind of crossed at their chests and like hands on the hilt, blades down type of thing. Where the hell did that Enderman go? You saw him, right?
No, I didn't see him.
He was down here. He fucked right off.
Don't make stuff up. He was never here.
He was totally here. I saw his beady little eyes. I know them eyes when I see them. It's like them pussy eyes is what they are. I've never fucking seen them.
All right, so what we should do, um, for the next 40 minutes or so is we should stock up on supplies to go,
And build the cathedral.
yeah, to go clean out the area where we want it.
All right. So we gotta agree on where we want it though. So let's actually sleep through the night so that we can actually see our surroundings. That's important. Because this little castle can wait. Like this is a cool little base, but mega project would be something to work on.
Minas Tirith.
Minas Tirith,
Minas Tirith, yeah, sure.
pretty sure. I played the shit out of this. Well, Total War had this fucking mod for it. Turned it into a Lord of the Rings game, and it was better than any Lord of the Rings game that officially ever came out. Such a good time. I could have sworn I saw that Enderman. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking that kind of plateau thing at the base of the mountain. You know, like it's big, it's flat, there's nothing really around it, so the cathedral there would stand out like crazy. Unless you want to go exploring and put all this effort into a mega project away from the spawn point. Oh, but the Christ crossed.
I mean yeah, that's not a big deal. We could dismantle that in about 5 minutes.
That's true. Let's get down there and start scoping the area from a little bit more of a hands-on, boots on the ground type of feel. So there's too hilly over on this side of the base, I'm thinking.
There are Minecraft blueprints for it. Can you fucking imagine? Of course there are.
It's probably a computer thing though, wouldn't it be?
Oh, I think you could do it
Would you
with
be able
this.
to do that for PS4? Because you can't really share shit on PS4 unless they enabled like fucking mods and things. What the fuck? I never noticed this cavern down here. It's already got like lava and shit falling through it. What is this shit?
I sent you a snap of it. Alright. Well, what I'll do then is I'm gonna make a whole bunch of pickaxes and shovels,
That is a good idea.
and we'll just go over there and send
We,
it.
I remember that cathedral I built. Of course, keep in mind I had to mine out a lot of stuff to make that fit there. I went through a ridiculous amount of fucking pickaxes. Yeah, I think I'm thinking around here. It'll be centralized. It'll look good. And we'll be able to see it from the spawn point.
Mm-hmm. Um, totally went the wrong way. Like actively. Like the opposite way. Like I couldn't have gone not further out of the way, in fact.
Is that not just the most fitting metaphor for this situation?
Click on him, or else you'll get lost.
That's this. Like, this is not news to you at all.
I should have known these things. All right, so what's the plan,
This
Sam?
is the level that we're working. You know, like I want this to be the level that this thing sits on.
All right, you give me a point of.
The front of the place will be roughly where I'm standing here, right? So, and it will go to either side, you know, we'll call it about here to the furthest over that we can actually go without. Because another thing too is I don't really want to screw up the ground around it too much and make it look like
Mm-hmm.
it's on this slab sticking out of the ground. So, I mean, we can eventually fill in some of this hole. That's fine, just to make like an area around it that looks like it was you could still walk around. So, and I can't remember. I think the one I built was like 19 blocks or more wide, something in that ballpark,
So
19
how's
or
that?
17 or something. So
I'm
yeah,
just
about there.
I just want to cut out a stencil here so I can.
Yeah, so we can really start. Well, we should also count too. That'd be a good idea. So we actually have to make a decision as to where the center is going to be. So let's see. We got one, two, one, two.
How's this? Is this good?
It's pretty good. This is pretty good. Where are you? Where'd you go? Where are
I'm towards Christ.
you? Your mic quality dropped like tenfold all of a sudden. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, two about back here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. I think that'll work. I mean, we can always like extend and move it back a block or two here and there, but we'll call this the grounds for now.
Shoot. Alright, so I need to...
And keep in mind we got to pick a level for the floor to actually sit at, which I think should be this one because it requires the least amount of digging as far as I can tell. So we'll just knock this all away. And start squaring it
You
off, and then
okay?
we'll fill in or destroy the middle. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I feel like Bob the Heckin' Builder here.
Is it too far? No, it didn't. All this dirt's gonna be useful. Actually,
Yes.
another thing, before too long, we're gonna have to make a work camp,
Mm-hmm.
like somewhere we can sleep and process things, and basically, well, you notice when you're in that temple there was that like workshop behind the nether portal. But if we put it just nearby and not directly in the fucking temple, then it'd be a little bit easier to move once everything's said and done, because that was something that was a huge pain in the ass. Is I got a lot of fucking cobblestone sitting around in that thing, and I'm just like really too lazy to move it.
That cross is so beautiful from right here.
It is so glorious. It stretches into the heavens. Praise be his name.
Oop.
So I have, there we go. I'm gonna make us a little workshop. Where should I build it? Be close, but somewhere that we can kind of leave it, and it'll look like a little shed for the cathedral.
Depending on what your stream got a little fuzzy though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, depending on when people come into the stream, they're either gonna think we're like legitimately like
Religious?
seriously religious, like to the alert stage, or they're gonna just think we're hypocrites. Because
Well,
we bounce
I
back
mean,
and forth from the mockery to the actual legitimate sayings that we're saying.
well,
It's
the thing
funny.
is, like, the proof is kind of in the pudding, isn't it, though? Like, you wandered away from the cross and you got lost. So, like, maybe this is less about us mocking it and more about us finding it. You know?
Oh
You
my
know?
god.
What'd you think of that?
Oh, it just makes me cringe. That's all.
Well, that's
That's
just
the
how it is,
premise
man.
here.
Like, Christ found us.
Uh,
Praise be. But yeah, in all seriousness, though, like the cross it's impressive. I like it. It just looks fun. Oh, you fucking kill this obvious bit, man.
He is dead.
Number 7.
The last thing you want is to be killed by a zombie in Minecraft, but that may be just what you get.
You know, that voice is actually perfect for talking about Minecraft. Should have just become a streamer. Alright, now you sound normal again. Good.
You sound
Sound
normal.
like you had that
I was
that
using my
sound
seductive
quality of
voice.
your seductive, poor audio quality. I'm talking through a fucking toilet paper tube seductive voice. Of course.
I can't help it, man. My stuff should be here, just in time for my computer to shit the bed. I don't know what's going on though. Seriously.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. If I knew, I would have fixed it. God. Oh, I went way too far. Oh, that's a creeper. Come on, fight me.
Number 7. The last thing you'd want is to be defeated by a creeper in Mortal Kombat. If you don't get good, that's just what you may get. Alright.
There we go.
I love the music in this game because it sounds like peaceful yet depressing at the same time.
It is wonderfully macabre, isn't it?
You know, it's like what you would imagine like a fucking group of Soviet communists listening to or something, right? It is good, maybe, kinda. It's not so great.
It's not the worst. It's not the best.
It gets the job done. Alright, now we've got a little hut. We just need some supplies for it.
In Christian Minecraft, Minecraft builds you.
Minecraft is ultimate game. Suka blit.
Suka blit.
We will build a new empire with no capitalists, no private property, no food, and no freedoms.
You can't miss what you've never had.
Exactly. 2-3 generations, they won't know what it means.
Okay. Okay.
This was the look.
Heck it. This'll do.
Oh, the music with the sooth sounding of picking.
Yes. This is really a game you gotta insert some commentary because everyone will fall asleep.
Yeah, it's like, man, you want to watch that Minecraft stream where they don't talk and that they're building a super project, so like it's literally an hour and a half of just straight mining.
With like
Every now and
no
again,
real
one of them
fun.
will be like, "Oh shit, the Enderman's back." See, there's the excitement. Where's that son of a bitch? Get over here. Yeah, I got the spider too. He's over there.
He's leading us further from God.
He
That's
was
his true
tweaking out.
task. Oh God, he's fighting.
Yeah, I can't see him.
He's over by the
Kill him.
skeleton.
Okay. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm almost dead. I got some hits off on him though. I'm gonna eat some fish. That's Christ's favorite food, fish and bread. Good enough for him, good enough for us. Oh, he's back to staring into the sky, and I'm getting it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm very dead. Don't worry about it though. I'm
Oh,
gonna diving board off the other fucking side.
oh, jeez, he's knifing me.
He's knifing. Did he pick up a sword?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
I got.
I'm coming
There's.
over there.
I killed him.
You killed him?
Yeah, I
Did you
killed him.
steal his eyes?
Well, it's right here, but my stack's full.
Oh shit. Well, like literally anything is less important than the Enderman's eyes. Can't believe I was
Says
dead
you.
and missed that. There's all my experience.
There, I got an ender pearl. So
Good,
take that.
good. That's the kind of shit we need to get to the Ender world.
Right, all your stuff's still there, so.
Oh yeah, I was carrying your armor that time too. Anyway, so like,
Oh yes, that's right.
I might give that back to you. I don't know.
You feeling cute?
Depends how nice you're gonna be to me.
Well,
Here, take it.
doesn't really matter anyways, so I really don't.
There is no private property.
One for
It's
you and
our armor.
one for you.
Yeah, well, I'm actually not carrying armor on me right now. I find especially when I'm doing like big building projects, I get killed. Like, I fall to my death so much that it's just a bad idea to have any armor.
I think what you should do is probably just get good.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, but like, we all see how that's been working out for you, so like, a little bit nervous on that.
Oof, oof,
Yeah, cooking with fire now, so.
oof.
God damn it. You picked up all my fucking cobblestone. Son of
Oh
a bitch.
no, wherever will we find more cobblestone?
I don't know, stuff's kind of rare, so. Okay, I got my torches. Happy with that. I mean, we killed an Enderman. That's cause for celebration, right?
Pretty much.
He was clearly an enemy of the Lord. He came before the Lord's cross to somebody who just found the way and attacked him. So, I mean, it's the evidence is adding up. Checkmate. Yes.
Definitely won't find cobblestone amongst all that fucking dirt. It is mostly dirt here, which makes it quick digging, but
Yeah, it is actually kind of nice. Say, you can fucking imagine the amount of time it took me to mine out the that underground cathedral. It was already a cavern, but there was still work. Did you show everybody on the stream your other cross yet?
Yes, I did.
What did they think of that?
I'm not sure. I had to make sure Daniela's grandmother wasn't in the room.
Yeah, yeah, that's there you go. Be one of those things. Like, what are you watching? These boys are no good.
Need to find an
So,
old man.
you know, somebody who's truly with Christ. But I mean, we're working on it. We're getting there. I'm gonna pick up this coal before I forget about it.
Explain what again? What am I explaining, Squeals? Heck.
Heck, frick. You know, Chris, I've never heard you actually say heck until you started playing on a Christian Minecraft server.
10 years in the
What's up with that?
military, boy. I've come clean. I'm finally finding my true self.
Praise the Lord. I play Minecraft. I wipe my butt now every time I go to the bathroom, so just let it dry. I'm a different person.
Yeah, it's it's funny. I'm a new man.
All right.
Oh, what Daniela's nana wasn't allowed to hear. No, I was because it was
No,
it's
it's
an
what you
ironic.
shouldn't have seen.
It's more what she shouldn't have seen. Maybe you didn't see it.
Oh my
No.
God. Well, then we gotta maybe keep that away from prying eyes, right?
Let's see if I can
You don't
build
remember where
myself
the
up.
village is?
She didn't see that.
It's offensive, is what it is. Like it's just
Yeah, I'm not sure I can
like
see it from here.
essentially what it boils down to is there's some we got some bad people in the neighborhood we gotta watch out for. Since we saw
Okay.
that,
So
and
anyway,
we had nothing to do with it.
long story short, we built this. I built this big cross up here so we can bathe in the glory, right? And then down in the village,
Ice be.
praise be. So down in the village, we placed a cross that's on fire because they're heretics and they're burning a cross. So that's. I was hoping I could see it from here. Well, before we cut the stream out, I'll go show you.
It would have been a lot funnier if you didn't just like explain it and then just went over there and showed you. That's for damn sure. So,
Well, I think it kind of speaks for
pointed out
itself.
that.
Like, let's be real.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is that
But you know, to
just
it.
go take a look at it, and now all the shock value's gone.
Oh no,
So
it's still alarming.
it is, and you know, especially once I put the gallows up there and start hanging animals off of it, it's just gonna be much more alarming. But we'll see about that. But hey, you know,
You resurrector.
you do what you gotta do. We gotta keep the land pure.
So here's a funny story, man. Um, I'm gonna tell that story, Squeals. So Squeal's grandmother, is active within the local church, right?
Ooh.
And they had a kids club, right? So they were thinking of trying to. She can explain it better, but anyways, long story short, they were thinking of making a kids club, and they were trying to figure out what to name it, I guess. And they were gonna name it the Cool Kids Club, but it was gonna be like K.
Yes.
It was gonna be cool with a K and kids with a K, and
And
then
kids with a
club.
K and club with a K.
Yeah.
That's
So
that's like
so
fucking Simpsons joke material right there.
oh,
The cool kids club, and they, you know,
it's
we can give them
beautiful. It's
pointy
beautiful.
hats. it's so nice to know that there are people with minds still so pure in the world
Oh, sorry,
that, you know,
it was the Kingsley Kids Club. Yeah, okay, sure.
the
Either way.
Kingsley kids, yeah, King's all right.
Oh God. So, anyways, and it wasn't like intentional, of course, right? This is a very sweet religious, grandmother that right proud
Oh
of
yeah,
the right proud of it, but I thought it was cool.
Jesus.
White supremacy much. It was unintentional. It was never directed to be that way, but all right. So,
We're done mapping out the land for now. What we gotta do is start going and gathering resources to build this thing.
oof, that's deep.
What that hole, or
Yeah, the hole that I just fell
did
in.
you read a Jaden Smith tweet?
Oh, you just slinging them on today, aren't you?
Well, no, I've been on Reddit, and there's this just fucking subreddit where it's making fun of like stupid, pretentious stuff, and I don't know. There's always a Jaden Smith one up there at one point or another, and it really sticks with you just how fucking stupid it is. So I forget exactly what he said, but it was pretentious. So you get the idea of it.
Praise be.
Praise be his name. All right. Um, yeah, let's go find a cave.
South Alabama intensifies. Uh,
Praise be, fuck your sister. No abortions for the rape victims.
oh, you just turned that from a laughable moment into something serious.
Well,
You say that, and I was half laughing. Oh God,
yeah, well, it's
does
it's
this make me a
true.
bad
That's
person? I,
no, I mean,
hold on.
are you an American?
I
It's not
need
your fucking problem.
I need to go to the cross quickly before I burn.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it, man. Like they're doing it in the name of Jesus, and they're still all in one shape.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm basking in the glow. I think we're good now.
Oh
Creepers can't
God,
get
that's
me.
so glorious. I mean, every time I look up there, it just goes through my mind that I'm so lucky to live in the same world as Jesus Christ. You
It's
know,
true.
like praise be his name.
Okay, so what's the next step? You're the architect on this.
All right, the next step is to gather resources. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build, uh, like, what kind of floor do you want? Do you want it to be like a carbon copy of the one that I built with the lava floor and everything, or do you want it to be like we can walk around in there without worrying about dying? You know, like a pussy temple, essentially.
By the way, I have Minecraft. You mind if I join? Do you have it on PlayStation 4? Because that's what I'm playing on.
It needs to be on PS4.
No, wait, yeah. I know you have PS4. I literally have you as a friend.
Well, there you go. Let's
But
throw
derp,
some.
derp.
Let's get some more people in here.
Unfortunately, it is 11:48 and I have to work in the morning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up to you when you want to head out, but the more the merrier is what I say. But anyway,
100%.
depending on exactly how we want to build the place, like the floor is a really one that we need to figure out what exactly we want to do because I liked the look of the big lava floor and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, once it was down, it's like, I, I hope nothing spawns in here or I'm kind of fucked. Or it's just as equally fucked, but you got like a long hallway that you can walk down. I was originally thinking about doing other things with it, but I mean the big thing, the we can always do the floor after the walls. Like that's easy enough to replace, right? Because it's Minecraft and there's no physics and everything can fucking float. So the big job now is mining out more diorite, granite, and what's it called, like andesite or some shit like that. Where is it? Do you know what that stuff
Um,
looks like? It's over here. Yeah, here's some.
let's see.
It's
Where's it to?
called
Where's she to,
andesite.
bud?
I'm
I've
over
lost
here.
you.
Do you see me?
I've lost you. I can't see
All right.
nothing. There you
Well,
go.
Jesus,
Error,
look
error.
towards the cross, and you'll be
Oh,
you'll be found again. So actually, conveniently, we have all the main resources that we really need for this cathedral. We have the diorite, we have the andesite, and we have the gravel, or the granite, I should say. So
Mm-hmm.
we need to collect like all of it.
We have a heretic.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, he comes to these holy lands and spreads his heresy.
Oh, Resurrector just joined.
Oh, Resurrector. Just, just like Jesus on the cross. He was resurrected.
That's right.
This whole night is nothing but religion. It's good. Praise be.
I feel bad. I wish he'd come on like 20 minutes ago because we're like getting off in like 15 minutes.
Well, hello over there.
Oh,
How's it
hey.
going?
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, fuck. I like
Well,
this
there's
guy.
all these friendly people. Man.
Nah, how's it going, bud?
Oh, she going good. How about you?
Oh, you know, just giving her a full send there, bud.
I don't know. I swear this guy's Canadian.
Nah.
There's a creeper out here too.
Must be my birthday.
Oh
Oh,
fuck!
Herbert, put that thing away. Nobody wants to see that.
All right.
So yeah, we're building a temple.
God damn it.
Shit.
Alright, let's see. Is it like joinable or do I have to have an invite?
I got it set for private right now, so we didn't have any
Private.
trolls. Stream snipers, so to speak.
Oh, it's
Oh my
stream
God,
sniping.
Sniper. Oh, sub to my YouTube channel. XX
What did
Fortnite
you say to me,
69
little shit?
Lord.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain, amen.
Yeah, this is a Christian Minecraft server, and the last thing we need is some punk coming in here talking about cigarettes, drugs, and sex. You know, like fucking none of that.
Well, that'll be a
This is
hard
a
no
pure
there, bud.
place. It'd be a hard no, boy. You want to see some Christian Minecraft servers? You go down to Newfoundland. We got some Christian Minecraft servers over there.
I think I'm gonna go down to New Brunswick and get me a new Jag there, bud.
Oh, ain't nothing in New Brunswick, boy. Nothing but pine trees and Irvings.
Nah, I'm gonna finna catch me a dart.
Oh, well, that's about all you catch. You go to
Well,
Newfoundland, though.
chlamydia,
Fuck,
maybe.
this creeper almost killed me. Well, yeah, you catch yourself some chlamydia out here, I'll tell you that. Is it my old boss? His wife was a nurse, and she said that because it's because it's fucking what do you call it, a university town.
Hmm.
There's apparently like a big problem with the AIDS and the herpes. So at your own discretion. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
This is why when people tell me to go fuck myself, I take it to heart because ain't no harm coming to that.
You can't catch what you already have, right?
That's right. And if you do, one kills off the other. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Like I'm pretty sure no one's ever given themselves herpes, unless they had like a cold sore. They're really rubbing it, and then they got horny at the same time and just rubbed one out. But maybe that's how herpes was invented.
How is that
created.
word? If you have a cold sore on your face, never mind. You have to break a few ribs to get to that point.
Well, what I was thinking is maybe just wiping his face and then he rubbed
Or
one out. But I
you
mean,
can-
that's
you
another
can-
alternative.
You can come off the back of your ski-doo there real fast, eh? And you might do the scorpion.
Yes, bye. You just switch yourself around real quick.
Exactement, tabarnak de calice.
Qu'est-ce que c'est pas?
Ah, quelque chose?
Somebody say communism.
Yes, brother.
All right. I know this is a Christian Minecraft server, but it just like occurred to me. We can also in a faraway land in this server maybe make a giant communist flag and a communist state. I mean, there is no religion there, so it'd be a nice little yin and yang thing going on. So I'll just
I like it.
throwing that
I
out
like
there.
it.
I mean, it'll be everybody's land out there. It'll be shit. That'll have to be like we gotta find. It'll be the worst place you've ever seen, but there'll be a big ass statue of like Minecraft Stalin. So
No need, holiness for all, comrades.
exactly.
Yes. God damn it.
Yeah, the big statue Stalin, no food, and public property, no doors. So
You
think
just
of it.
walk into
Just,
any house.
yeah, no doors, no food, big statue Stalin, communist state. It'll be perfect.
Helga's my wife
Then there's like
tonight.
a guard station like in front of every single house.
Oh yeah, we can just create a whole shit ton of iron golems. They're everywhere, and everyone else just lives in oppression. But
The
you know,
Berlin
like
Wall
free of the
2.0, except it's
capitalists.
in like St. Petersburg, Russia.
Yes, exactly. You got to keep them, you know, them fucking East or West Germans out, right? I'm being attacked by fucking spiders. They're hearing about my
Man,
communist
this time they're
revolution,
just trying to keep out socialist Russians.
right? What are you doing, Chris?
I'm walling it off. I don't want
Oh.
I don't want them getting in.
You're gonna wall off the whole project site?
I'm gonna wall off everywheres.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
tell you
we're
what
gonna
else is
build a
gonna wall
wall,
it off
folks,
is
and it's gonna
when we.
cost $28 billion, folks.
It's gonna be a beautiful wall. I got a
Beautiful
beautiful wife.
wall. Okay, folks.
Okay,
Them
Chris.
little
Another thing
tart
that's gonna wall this place off,
snowflakes.
though,
They're
is gonna
gonna
be the wall of the
absolutely
temple. So we
love
should build
this
that.
wall.
I was getting it even with everything else. Get hacked.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I should have thought
Gosh.
before
I
I
wouldn't be
acted.
surprised his
Yeah,
next
this is a good
if he
template,
gets
though.
elected next term, he's probably gonna build a wall between us and Canada.
Oh, you know what? I just can't wait for him to start like dropping nukes on Iran or something. Like it's been so boring without the threat of being vaporized. So he seems to be the kind of guy to turn that ship around. So
It's like, hey, I've been for many years I've been playing Fallout. Hell, might as well just live it.
I mean, yeah, realistically, no one's going to be getting superpowers from radiation. I mean, your skin will fall off, but it'll just be really quick.
I think it's
So,
a
But hey,
truth be
we're
told, I think it's a
advanced.
blessing, really, because
well,
if Donald Trump had a teenage boy, the world would be a very, very dark and different place.
well, I mean,
Like,
realistically though, like,
Dad, totally. I got this like right sick ass game on my like PS4. Pretty sure I just want to live it. Like, okay.
I had this dream about drinking
That just
water
sounds
out of a
like a
toilet.
post 1990s teenager.
It's righteous.
Yeah.
Like that just got exposed to like Linkin Park or Misfits or some shit.
Oh man, have you checked out these new Walkmans?
Oh, it's so
Freaking
Freaking
CD
cool.
Kyle, him and
anywhere.
his freaking monsters and launching freaking missile fists in the drywalls.
Sup, my name is Kyle.
Got some monster energies.
What's
Man,
up, dude?
gotta go shred
I'm
some
Kyle.
gnar.
I got a
Shred
keg
some
full of
sick
monster,
gnar.
yo.
I hate
And
my
I got a
mom.
killer tech deck collection.
Mom is such a bitch. She made me do my homework the other day, and I was like, fight the system, you know?
And like, dude, I'm gonna cut my wrist.
Okay, now we're into emo territory, so
We're going a generation ahead already.
yeah, it's the fucking teenagers of the ages from I don't know what did kids do before the Walkman kids,
Uh,
the '80s kids,
At
cocaine? I
least,
don't
at
know.
I was
least
gonna
when I was
say
That's all I
cocaine,
know.
huff
back
paint.
in like 04, 05, I had a thing called Napster that absolutely destroyed my desktop computer.
Oh fuck, it was called LimeWire, but it was the same thing. It's this
Yes,
wonderful program that
LimeWire.
you
Yeah.
can go on, and there was a list of all your personal files that were shared off the internet on the bottom of it every now and again. Just wonderful. So, you
Like,
know,
sure, you
like,
can download some killer 50 cents tracks, but you'd be destroying your computer in the process.
oh yeah, like viruses, sharing your tax returns with the world. It did it all. It was
And then I'll
fucking
be like,
the best.
What happened to the good old days of
Ricky,
smoking
what are you
cigarettes?
doing watching porn again? Because there's a whole bunch of viruses.
I mean, what happened to the good old days of dial-up though? Like that's where we
I
should have
remember like
stuck.
getting on AOL, all those robotic noises, and then you can't pick up the phone and call somebody either.
My favorite thing was waiting 35 minutes to watch a 5-minute video. And then it's
Oh
like early
yeah.
YouTube, so it sucked, right? But then again, everything on the internet was so strange and
But
weird
now
in
there's
comparison
like
to
2
TV that
ads beginning of the
you would
video and
do
there's
it.
2 ads at the end of the video.
You want to hear something right
Yeah,
sad?
well, they need their money.
So when I was posted to Prince Edward Island for the military, I was living in Western Prince Edward Island. So I had this house and I wanted to get internet set up. So I called the internet company and they're like, "Oh yeah, for sure, we'll give you a high speed internet." It was a pretty good. It was $87 a month, I think is what it was. I was like, "That's fine." And so anyway, they come and hook it up, and the download speed for the high speed internet in Prince Edward Island, Canada, was under a megabyte per second.
Oh yeah.
That was the
Oh yeah.
fastest
I believe
It's like
internet.
dial-up level.
That was the fastest internet you could get. I could not look at emails on my phone because it couldn't load them fast enough.
That's fucking terrible.
I got a
Because I
PlayStation
remember,
4
like,
and I tried to download Black Ops 3 on my PlayStation 4. It took 3 weeks of me leaving it on overnight.
how the fuck did you not just go to the store and get the disc?
How do you
Because of,
stream?
oh no, I don't live there anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a ways away from there, but now but yeah, it was straight up like it was a thing. Like under a megabyte per second was the internet there. That was the high speed internet.
I think that's like worse than dial-up.
Well, yeah, that was
At least on
56K.
par.
It
Oh,
was
that's.
it
Did
was
they charge you a lot for it?
yes, it was with taxes in, it was almost $100 a month.
Oh, good. Did they come and fuck your butt while they're at it too? Because it sounds like they're having a great time with you. Like, holy shit!
Yeah.
You're gonna charge this guy $100 a
Holy
month
shit,
for
it
dial-up.
sounded like you jumped to soap in prison there.
Yeah, well,
you didn't even
Like,
have to go to jail for it.
There's this big guy named Big Bubba, and he's like, "Oh, hey, I see what you did in here."
$20 is
So
20
go to
bucks,
prison.
man. I'll do anything.
But the thing is, you're not getting paid in prison, though.
Yeah, like
No,
that's
but my
you're
bills are getting paid
with,
for me.
like not getting beat up. Like that's the difference. It's like you're gonna get raped no matter what, but you want to be beaten half to death and raped. Like that's the bargain. So that's my assumption.
That's
anyway.
true. I can repress a lot of memories.
Yeah, but you can't replace your teeth. So
Well, that's not entirely
Unless
true
you get,
now.
like,
well,
unless you
not
get,
in
like,
prison.
teachers.
Well, actually, yeah, and well, especially Canadian prison, they'll do it all for you.
Have you seen that video of that guy that's got like the tinfoil shark teeth or whatever? And he says something completely incoherent. I don't know actually what he
You gotta be
says.
more specific. Like I've seen a lot of trash on the internet, so like that doesn't narrow it down.
No squeals. It wasn't ExploreNet. It who was it? Yeah, I remember who it was, but I'm not gonna trash him yet because I may end up reverting back to them anyways. So. But that was straight up hardwired. It was, I think, 128 kilobytes per second was the average.
That's some bullshit.
What?
Isn't that wild?
Kilobytes?
Oh yeah, kilobytes. There was no such thing as a megabyte.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's fucking like we're the same age, and I don't even have that kind of like. Of course, like I got internet when I was like 13. Before that, we didn't have a computer. We just went to the library.
Well,
And like I was blown away when we moved to New Brunswick. We had it wasn't high speed. It was just normal, like non-dial-up internet. And I was amazed that the Google main page took less than a minute to load. I was like, oh my God, we're living in the future now. Like you click on Google and it'll, like give it 20 seconds and it comes up.
It
Like
was-
the future is now, old man.
You're right.
I was literally one of them
Google
stereotypical kids that was up at 2 o'clock in the morning sneaking into the office so I could play RuneScape.
Oh, my game was never RuneScape, but we had Diablo 2, which
Oh,
was
yes.
so good online. I fucking miss that game. That's something they need to remake and bring back with like working online servers. It's good old Diablo 2.
I'm pretty sure they've
Battle
have.
runs. Well, I gotta find it, and because I know they have like Diablo 3, which it's not Diablo 2. Like Diablo 2 was so perfectly imbalanced and so easy to manipulate certain characters and make them just like god characters. And it was just good old-fashioned fun. And also there were more enemies than like Diablo 3. Diablo 3 doesn't really have like the hordes the second game had. I don't know. It could be nostalgia speaking too, because You know, I played the shit out of that game. That and StarCraft.
You remember when
Yeah,
boxes of
like
cereal came with games in them?
Oh yeah, we had some of
I
that.
don't
We
even
got
remember
also
that,
the
or is that just like a Canadian thing?
well,
I was
I
probably
remember the best
Canadian.
game I ever got out of a box of cereal was like Roller Coaster Tycoon,
Yes,
which
Roller
isn't a
Coaster
bad game.
Tycoon. That's where I got it, and I have it on my computer right now. Like it's one of my favorite games. There was another one. It was Timon and Pumbaa's Adventures or something like that. It was like a bunch of
I don't
mini
know about
arcade
that.
games.
We got the remember when like PS2 was out and there'd be like the magazines that had the demo discs in them.
Oh
We
yes,
ended up
yeah,
subscribing to that shit for a couple of years and we got
Jam
this
Jam
huge
Packed or whatever
pile
they
of
were
them.
called.
Yeah, I don't know which. I was just like a specifically like PlayStation 2 magazine or something, but I mean the magazines would show you what games were coming out because of course that wasn't as much of a thing back then. And then yeah, you had the demo discs and they're fucking awesome. There were some of them that we'd play the demo just all the time. So we'd be swapping through just like me and my brother because we had to share a PS2 as it was. And yeah, instead of playing a game that we own, we just play through the demo discs again. Some of them
Heck
are
yeah,
very cool.
that's all I need. I think I still have some of my PS1s.
I gotta find my old games and stuff.
That was actually my first console, the PS2. I think
We
I
had the
played
PS1.
like PS2. That's my favorite one. Not
No,
my first one.
I was a
I think
Nintendo
my
guy.
first game was Guitar Hero 3.
Oh
That was
fuck,
some
you got
good
into it
shit
late
back
then.
in that game.
We had the PS1. I remember one of my favorite games when I was a kid was Metal Gear Solid, which when I first played it, I couldn't get out of the first area and thought
Oh,
it was
I
stupid,
played
and then
that
got
shit on
out
the
of it, and it was
PS3.
like, this is like the future right here. This game is fucking amazing.
Because I like the Metal Gear Peace Walker game. That was one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, on the PSP.
Yeah, PSP, and apparently I bought another subscription to PS Now, and apparently they have the Metal Gear Solid collection, and they have Peace Walker on there, and I was like, yes,
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I
nostalgia.
was looking at that. I was disappointed because I didn't have the first game. I've got, of course, I have the first three for the PlayStation 2, and like it was like a box set because I think I lost my original copy of 3 and 2. I still have my original copy of 1, but it's so old it doesn't work anymore, which is really depressing because the thing's like a relic.
I have
I think
one
there's this
that I
one
play.
creepy ass moment in the Metal Gear Solid games where like one of the bosses like actually reads your memory card.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Psycho
that was the first
Mantis.
one there.
Psycho
Yeah,
Mantis in the
yeah.
first one.
He uh he liked to fuck with you hard. That was a fun boss to try to figure out how to beat. What else?
Thank
There's
God
some
for the kernel.
actually yeah, some times in that game where I was doing like a hard mode run through the game and got really far, but this was only a few years ago that I was doing this, so I was so used to having like the PS4 and everything just auto saves constantly. And then I get to this one point and they're like, "You haven't saved in a while." Because you're getting tortured, and if you get killed, then it's like, oh fuck. And I was like, oh shit, you're right. I haven't saved in a fucking while. I don't really want to do that all over again. Remember saving?
Me too, Squeals. Oh yeah, you had to call 140.96.
Yeah, that fucking stupid bitch.
Mailing.
Amazing. Snake,
Like I
are you
remember like
okay?
sacrificing certain games. Like they only gave you like an 8 MB like memory card, and then you had to
Yeah.
sacrifice certain saves to save the
Or go
memory.
buy another memory card,
Yeah.
which, who had money for that?
I think they were rather expensive back in the day.
They weren't cheap. I mean, it's ridiculous because now,
Yeah.
you can get like a fucking terabyte for next to nothing, but yeah,
Yeah, it's like you can get like a 32 gigabyte like small little computer chip thing for only like $5.
yeah, and but I guess it's just the way it is now. So I guess we should all be happy. My phone is more powerful than PS2 was, so
Yeah,
what
Tis
the
what
fuck's
it
that
is.
tell
In fact, my phone I have right now is more powerful than a computer that I'm watching a stream on.
Holy shit. I just got the cheapest iPhone that they're giving out because they're like, we'll give
I
you the
just
phone
have
for
like
free with
a
the
high-end
plan.
LG phone. It's like 16 gigabytes. I can't remember the specs on the CPU was, but I know it's pretty up there. Well, my computer I have in my hands, even the storage is a little higher at 30 gigabytes. Get this 30 gigabytes for a hard drive, and the CPU is rocking like a 1.60 gigahertz.
It's pretty badass. I gotta get my computer fixed. I only had the PS4. I was renovating my computer, and then it turned into that like fucking snowball effect of getting one part that requires another part. So it's a new computer, but now I got to buy myself a new power supply and a bunch of RAM. So I
Power
can't afford
supply.
it right now.
That's one rule of thumb when I'm building computers. I do not cheap out on the power supply.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get something decent whenever it comes around to it. But
Like EVGA,
something
that's
always
a really
comes
good
up
brand.
first. That's more important, right? Like I gotta get my car fixed, and then I got other shit to do, and I gotta fucking
I
move,
still
and I
get to
got
get a car.
Sucks
yeah.
being an adult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be an adult next month, so yeah.
What do you think of that? If you're gonna get a car, just go find yourself a cheap ass fucking clunker. You know, like make sure it's sound and safe to drive in,
Give me
but
like a little shit box.
yeah, like
Heck yeah.
I got a car for what was it, fucking $500, and of course I had to pay taxes on like 2,300 because the government decided that's what it was worth and not what I paid for it. So.
Isn't that great?
2,300 for a $500 shit box. What?
Well,
Oh,
not 2,300 in taxes, but what they do is they look at the car you bought. They don't care what you paid for it. They decide how much it was worth because well
they
they kind of
appraise
look
it.
into it, and
Yeah, they
then
appraise it
yeah, and then you
themselves.
pay the tax on that appraisal. So they determined the car to be worth like 2,300 bucks. So I had to pay the taxes on that, which is
Now,
like
what kind of tomfuckery type shit is this?
welcome to Canada. Eh? You got money? No, you don't.
You complain about the healthcare, but you got no idea.
Uh,
I've heard that there's like a long like wait time for the healthcare or something, or it's
It
hard to get
depends. You
into.
go into the hospital and you're like, oh man, like I'm feeling real sick. You can be sitting there for 12, 14 fucking hours. Like, if you got a
That's not
bullet
like the
wound, you're
U.S.
gonna see a
though.
doctor.
It doesn't matter like what if you have health insurance on here. Like that's still the same thing in the hospitals. Like there's some people wait like a whole day just to be seen.
Yeah, well then there you go. That's the thing is just
Getting a
hospitals suck.
family doctor assigned to you is a nightmare as well because
It is.
when I was in the military, we had doctors that were like you had your family doctor, I guess, essentially the one that you went and seen. And when I got out of the military, that was what 2016 when I got out. Um, I'm still waiting for a family doctor.
Really?
It's fucking
I
sucks.
still don't have a family doctor, and it's been 3 years I've been on a waiting list.
Yeah, it's kind
So
of a
There's
any
go
certain
in when you're
things you
feeling
gotta go
bad
and
type of
do,
thing.
and they list, hey, what's your family doctor? Hey, what's your family doctor? Hey, what's your family doctor? Like,
yeah,
I
so
don't fucking know.
you don't have one, and like in my line of work, you got to get the family doctor to sign off on the registration or something like that when people pass away. A lot of them
Yeah,
don't have a family doctor.
Yeah, so you just get whatever
yeah.
doctor wants to sign it, and none of them do.
None of them
Probably
do.
Ooh,
like
ooh,
the
oh.
last doctor to take care of him was.
Essentially, yeah,
But
if
like,
you're
let's say
lucky.
if they died in
Yeah.
hospital or whatever, and they couldn't revive him or whatever.
Yep,
Yeah, or
then
you
the
get somebody who's like terminally ill, they'll generally have like a doctor assigned to them just to, see them through that. But
Yeah, plus
that's,
they should probably have like a DNR or something, because like if they have like stage 4, small cell lipofuscinosis or something, or small cell
yeah.
carcinoma.
I mean, I've never run into a situation where we outright couldn't get it signed, but I've run into almost every situation where it is a huge pain in the ass to get it signed.
Oh, so you're both are embalmers.
I'm an assistant. I'm not quite on
Oh,
the
you're an
same level
assistant.
as Chris here. Just a lowly peasant.
Oh, cracking a dead one with the boys there, bud.
Oh boy. No, I'm saving up money for the schooling actually is what I'm doing because I was in
Cracking a cold
construction
one with the
before
boys.
and like most construction workers, I spent most of my money on like alcohol and stupid things. And women. Women was the expensive one because
In true
I'd find like
fast,
the
you.
craziest one,
Hey,
and then
bro,
I'd date
fist.
her.
Yep, and that seems to be the normal thing nowadays too.
Yeah.
God.
What do you think
At
of this
I
least
don't,
place
you're
here,
both
Chris?
successful.
I don't know if I could be an embalmer or not. Like, I don't know.
Um, most people can't. Not to
Oh
be.
fuck! I almost passed out the first time I saw Chris working in there. It was Jesus Christ! I had to walk right
Yeah.
out of the room.
I think maybe you just gotta grow into it, maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is
Um,
that none of
thanks
it
for the
phases me
follow.
anymore. But
Thanks for
there's
the
always
follow.
something worse to see. But yeah,
Yeah.
it takes you get used to it eventually, and then another big thing that helps is like you kind of understand what it is that you're doing, right? Like it's when you see some things that are a little bit more gory, but you don't exactly know what's going on, like what they're doing and why they're doing it, it's more of a shock. But then when you're looking at it with an understanding, it's more of like, you're focused and shit like that. So
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
that does help a lot, right?
Yep. And you either can get used to it or you don't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
used to it,
that's
and that's the end of it. But yeah, what I do for a living is interesting for sure. There's never a dull moment. But
job security too.
well, no, I don't know about that, but
Well, I mean, for the most part, like people, the need isn't going to go away as far as like, I don't know how you're
that's
doing there,
true. The
Chris. You might
roles
you
Yeah,
might
the
get
roles
there
are
fired
there
tomorrow
is
just
changing.
a
because of what
size
you look like.
demand for embalmers.
Well, it's embalming is less and less, right? So like, I guess my position's fine because I work the crematorium and all that kind of stuff, and everybody's getting cremated nowadays. That's the big thing.
Oh, cracking open a hot one with the boys thereby.
Oh boy, hot. 1,000 degrees when after it's cooled down, kind of hot.
Yeah.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
melt your
boy.
face off. All right, Chris, we need to collect the resources now. So
All right. Well,
that's
it
where I'm
is
at.
it is 16 minutes past when I said I was going to stay on till so.
Are you some kind of pussy?
Well, I have to get up early and embalm somebody, so yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fine.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, be rested and able-bodied and able-minded to do your job then.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Well,
Able-bodied to prep cold-bodied.
Ho,
that's
ho,
ho
ho,
ho.
ho.
I bet you were
Praise
dying
be his
to say
name.
that. uh, like if I had a
Funny.
dollar for every of those puns that I've heard, like
You
it'd be
have all those
great.
puns? Yep, they knocks I'm dead.
Ho, ho, ho.
This guy's cracking them right out, isn't he?
He's a fucking pun machine.
Oh,
Just
jeez.
kicked her in automatic.
He's
Oh
the next
crap, I
Jimmy
could be a
Carr.
dad right now, bud.
Oh boy, your Newfoundland accent's better than mine. Almost there, bye. I work with a
Well, that's
Newfoundlander.
pretty sad considering that I'm from Central PA there, bud.
Oh well, you do what you need to do.
Oh yeah, sometimes you disguise as a Canadian sometimes.
It's not that hard, really. Say, hey,
Anyways,
I'm Canadian, and if anyone questions you, then what the fuck's your problem?
just say,
Yeah,
just,
well, you gotta
just keep saying sorry.
convince them that all you do is drink maple syrup.
Oh my god, have you had maple syrup though? It's so fucking good.
It is
Oh
good.
yeah, bud, fresh from the tree.
Yeah, you just put your lips around a crack in the bark and suck.
Anyways,
I mean, that's
I,
that's the good way to
I
check
think
out
I,
maple
I
syrup.
think I'm about to get off. I hear my moose in the backyard howling for more maple syrup. Anyways, so
Okay, well, I'm gonna go have a cigarette and dodge all the black bears in my backyard.
okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fix and have a dart.
Oh, for sure. Eh?
Okay. All right, I'll be on tomorrow, I guess. You
Yep,
guys have a good
I
one.
will. I will too.
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
See you, man. Thanks for coming out. Next time, if you're on, we'll bring you in and we'll get to it.
Alright. Hell yeah, bye.
Oh, for sure. Eh? You as well, man. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. And as always, if you like what you've seen, feel free to hit that follow button. Again, I appreciate all of you, and being active in the chat and everything like that is super entertaining for me, especially when we're playing a low-key game like this. So, again, we'll be hitting this off probably tomorrow evening. I'm hoping to have my PC up and running so we can have all the overlays and alerts and everything like that. I'm sorry for Brofist. I know you followed. Nothing flashy came up. Usually it does, but I've been spending the last 2 days trying to get this PC up and running. Something detrimental happened to it. It won't even run it anymore. So that's why I'm streaming straight console right now. Again, if there's something that you would like to see on the channel, if you have any questions, concerns, feel free to message me. As well as on the channel itself, there is a comment box section, and you can put anything you want in there. If you have any ideas or plans. My intentions are for the Minecraft episodes that we're doing is to build a follower world, where if anyone wants to play, they can come in and be a part of the stream, and that kind of gives a little more oomph to it for the followers. So if that interests you, let me know, and as always, we'll see you next time.